Subhanallah, brothers and sisters, in New Zealand, there is a beautiful tree called Potokawa tree. It has a vibrant red color flowers, and there is even many legends associated with this tree. But as I stood next to this tree a few weeks ago, I took that video that you saw earlier. This bee was busy drinking the nectar from the flowers. It reminds me of the 2 verses of the Quran where Allah says, "And your Lord inspired the bees. Make your homes in the mountains, the trees, and in what people construct." And we know, we human, we create this bee house, right? And the next verse Allah says, "And feed from the flower of any fruit you please, and follow the ways your Lord has made easy for you." Right? So the bees goes and drink the nectar from the flowers that close to them. And then Allah says, "From their bellies come forth liquid of varying colors, in which there is healing for people." So as I said before, the bees will go and drink the nectar from different flowers. And I wanted to say one thing. In New Zealand, there is Manuka bush. So when the bees goes and drink the nectar from these flowers, from this bush, right? And then they produce what we call Manuka honey. And mashallah, Manuka honey is well sought, a lot of people wanted to get this honey. Why? Because it is said to have a great antioxidant properties. It helps to heal the wound with the help of Allah, of course. So this is beautiful. And Allah mentioned this clearly. And you know that there are different colors of honey. And the Manuka honey has a specific color. Different plants, different flowers will produce how Allah has mentioned this for us in the Quran. And then Allah ends the verse with, "Surely in this is the sign for those who reflect." So let's think about this, that this bees has a purpose. The purpose is to pollinate the flowers, and at the same time, it also produces the honeys. And the honey is useful for us human beings, as I mentioned before, as an antioxidant. And now the scientists talk about how the honeybees, the bees are dying. The bees are dying, and subhanallah, we are concerned about this. And I remember Albert Einstein, supposedly, he said, and if the bees were dead, a human being will only have, if all the bees throughout the world is dead, human beings will only have 4 years to live on this earth. Why? Because there will be, because the bees has it fulfill a very important role. It might be small and tiny. We might not even think about it. Some of us may not even come across bee that often, right? But this is very important. Without the bees, we may not have enough food. So I just want to think about this. I just want all of us, myself, of course, let's think about it. Let's think about how important it is, every creation of Allah. So me and you, who have a higher level of, thinking, what is the purpose of our life? What is the purpose of our life? And the answer to this question will only come from your Creator, Allah.